Hi, and welcome to today's screencast where we will cover non-exercise activity thermogenesis and motivations for physical activity. As we are moving around, as we are tapping our feet, as we are standing up, as we are fidgeting, the burning of these calories is called non-exercise activity thermogenesis. The more sedentary we are, the less that we're burning during this occurrence. Exercise physiologist Polly DeMille said it takes energy or calories to move. So throughout the day, if we're sitting, we're moving more, we're burning more calories than if we're lying down. And if we're performing more functions, we're burning more calories. So your NEAT score will increase if you go from lying down to sitting in a chair and answering an email, moving even more. You'll burn 25% more calories. Now, if you start fidgeting in your chair, you'll burn even more. Let's take a look at this. So there was a study called Fidgeting Separates Fat from Fit Couch Potatoes. Obese couch potatoes sit longer than thinner counterparts. So they assessed people who were self-proclaimed couch potatoes, and they realized that not all couch potatoes are the same. The need to sit or to fidget might be biological. So researchers tracked the posture and the body position of 10 obese and 10 lean self-proclaimed couch potatoes for 10 days. They realized that the low metabolism might equal a low NEAT score, a biological need to sit more. So our NEAT score is important when it comes to our overall weight compared to not just taking into correlation us going to a gym or us intentionally choosing to be physically active. So the participants wore specially designed underwear to track the smallest amount of movement to measure activity and fidgeting levels for 10 days. So in phase 1, the obese participants were seated for 2 hours and 40 minutes longer than the lean participants, so they burned around 250 fewer calories per day. Sleep time was pretty similar among the participants. The lean couch potatoes, even though they were self-proclaimed couch potatoes, stood and moved around 10 hours longer than the obese ones, so they had burned an extra 350 calories. So their NEAT score was higher. In phase 2 then, the researchers put the obese couch potatoes on a diet. They had 1,000 calories less than normal, and then they overfed the couch potatoes, which were lean. They ate 1,000 calories more than normal. The obese group lost weight, but still spent the same amount of time sitting. And it was the same for the lean couch potatoes. No matter their weight, they essentially spent the same amount of time sitting or fidgeting. So NEAT deficiency. Progressively changing your environment to discourage sitting, your non-moving behaviors, shows that the small but sustained change in activities of daily living can profoundly affect energy balance. So if you have a low NEAT score, if you find that you can sit for long periods of time without fidgeting and moving, how might you change your environment? Maybe wearing a Fitbit would be helpful for you. Maybe taking extra steps each day and realizing how many you're taking. Maybe pacing and fidgeting. Maybe standing every time you hit send on an email. Maybe dancing while you're sitting or cleaning or reading. Maybe carrying your own groceries rather than using a grocery cart. Maybe exercise while sitting. Heel raises, isometric activities, put a skateboard underneath your desk. There are so many options. People always ask, what is the best kind of exercise possible? And you know what the answer is? Whatever you will do. So later in this week, we will talk about what motivates you. What will allow you to continue being physically active?